Estimated 39.9 million people worldwide were living with HIV, 65% of them residing in the African region at the end of 2023. In the same year, approximately 630,000 people died from HIV-related causes at the launch of the 2025 International Conference on AIDS and STIs in Africa, ICASA 2025 Ghana, is scheduled to take place from December 3rd to 8th, 2025. The Director General of the Ghana AIDS Commission, Dr. Kyereme Atuahene, also disclosed that between January and September 2024, Ghana recorded 34,000 new HIV cases.
The human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, remains a major global public health issue, having claimed an estimated 42.3 million lives to date. Transmission is ongoing in all countries globally. In 2023, approximately 1.3 million people acquired HIV and an estimated 630,000 people died from HIV-related causes. Addressing the dual burden of HIV and AIDS and emerging infectious disease is now more critical than ever for sustaining efforts against pandemics, climate change, and socio-economic inequalities. Dr. Pagwisi Pavren-Yatwa, president of the Society for AIDS in Africa, explained that the International Conference on AIDS and STIs in Africa, ICASA 2025, will focus on reinforcing the fight against HIV and AIDS by addressing broader health security threats that affects vulnerable populations.
And there is a bit of complacency among the populations in fighting HIV, but we are aware that among the youth it's shooting up, and therefore we must address the youth component in terms of HIV, in terms of awareness to the youths, and that's where investments should be put now.
The Director General of the Ghana AIDS Commission, Dr. Kyereme Atuahene, said from January to September 2024, 34,000 people were newly diagnosed with HIV.
And so between January to September this year, the about more than 1.3 people tested, and of that 1.3 million people, 34,000 of them were newly diagnosed. And so we encourage everybody to test.
In an exclusive interview, an HIV positive person urged all to get tested and to know their status, emphasizing that HIV is not a death sentence.
It's good to test it. There is no fear in testing for HIV. As long as you are sexually active, you must test for HIV. And if you test positive for HIV, that's not the end of the world. There are medications that can make you look good and stay healthy and live for the long years that you have ahead of you.
The International Conference on AIDS and STIs in Africa, ICASA 2025 Ghana, will provide significant boost to achieving the target of ending new HIV infections by 2030 as Ghana lags behind in the global target.
The Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship International Ghana has launched the Senior High Schools and Colleges Project. The FGBMFI SCP is in partnership with the Second Cycle and tertiary institutions to reach out to young people, mentor, empower, and